Well, hello, everyone. I'm Andrew McKee, the Irish Bard, back to just share my birthday party with you. So thanks for joining me today. Let's go ahead and check the audio and make sure the audio and the video is working for everyone. So go ahead and, let's see what's the best way to do this. Go ahead and click on either the like or the thumbs up or the laugh or the heart right down there just to let me know that things are going right, okay? I'd appreciate it. Just want to make sure everything's working okay. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll take a second for me to see it because of the delay, but go ahead and do all of that and we'll check that out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, awesome. Thanks. So the video is working okay. Audio, good too. Excellent. Okay, let's go with that. And, while I have you here, why don't you go ahead and click on the share button down there, Just click on that and share it with your friends. I'd appreciate it, and we'll get more people in here. How about, you can even start a watch party if you want to. Just have some fun with it. Let's do this. But I just want to say that this has been an amazing week. Just wonderful. I cannot believe how the support and the outpouring of emotion I've received from everyone. It's been great. It's really made this whole situation a lot easier. I mean, that's kind of what birthdays are for. You just remind the people you care about that, hey, I'm here, have a good one, I'm thinking of you, and really just perks them up. So, so I guess I'm going to say use this as an excuse to talk to those people you care about and check in with them and say, hey, I was just thinking about you, because it means more than I think everybody really thinks it does. It's surprising how much that can mean, and it's been great this week. And it's all because of you, so thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, now, I know some of you have been following Life's Affair and the streams we've done over the past several weeks, trying to help support other musicians and performers online by providing a place where they can stream their shows, but also helping them with the tough part of how to do it, going through and teaching them how to do this whole process so that in the future when they do other streams, it will be a lot easier for them. So that's been a huge thing of Life's Affair, but the other thing really has been to try to put the Ren Fair community, the sense of community, is online as much as we can. I know it cannot be done completely, but that was the goal for Life's Affair even before all of this started. So, and I keep forgetting to mention, we also have a podcast where we interview people and talk to them about the shows and what's going on in their lives and history of how they got in the fair. It's great stuff, so check that out. You can find it through our Life's Affair page, lifesaffair.com on our website, or our Facebook page, Life's Affair, or any of that. So check that out. We're on Apple Podcasts, so you can take a look at us there. But yes, I just realized I'm probably going to have to interview myself for the podcast. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I may have to get a guest host to interview me, because that's going to be strange. Or maybe we'll do a dual thing where on the podcast I interview somebody else and then they just turn it around and interview me for the same podcast. Maybe that's the way to do it. I know. I'll think about that. That's just an interesting point. So we'll do that. Anyway, when Life's Affair started, one of the toughest things at the beginning to figure out what to do was, and you might not think this, but it's what's the theme song? We need a theme song. I'm a musician. Gotta have a theme song. So what I did was I thought about it and looked at coming up with other stuff, but one tune just kept coming back to me. And if you listen to the podcast, it's at the beginning and at the end of every episode. So check that out. It's an estampe, a medieval dance from the 14th century. And it's one of my favorite tunes of all time. I know, it's weird to have a 14th century dance be one of your favorite tunes, especially some rock and stuff, but this tune is surprisingly rocking. I mean, I've never met anybody who didn't just tap their foot and enjoy the tune. They really knew their stuff sometimes back then. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you as an intro because it's just a lot of fun. I just love that tune. It just, I play it a little faster than some people, but I have heard it play faster than that. But yeah, just I like that tune, and just really, it just makes me happy. And it's my birthday, so I'm going to play the songs I really like. I'm just saying. This is how I'm doing it today. My favorite songs of the day. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now for the next song, I want to do one that another one of my favorites. I wrote this a while ago. What happened was back in Austin a long time ago, there was this songwriting contest for a local beer where they were saying, hey, come write a song as a to help promote our beer. And I heard about that and said, hey, let's go ahead and write something. I wrote it in 30 minutes. It was just one of those Zen moments where I was so focused and I had a creative eruption where it just all came out. It felt like it wrote itself. All of you have gone through creative endeavors. I mean, go ahead and bring these up in chat, please, right now, because I'm sure they're interesting. Because I'm sure you've had that situation where you were doing something creative and it just flew out. You were just in that moment. It was that perfect moment of clarity where it felt like it was already there. You know, like the old statement from Michelangelo, where it was like when he's carving, when he's going through stone or marble or whatever for the statue, he says, oh, I didn't create that statue. It was already there. I just removed the pieces around it. That's kind of what it feels like. So if you've ever had that perfect moment like that, yeah, let us know about that, because I'm interested. But this was that kind of thing, and it's one of my favorite songs. It's called Satisfied. Oh, as a little tidbit, they actually didn't pick it for the beer, which I'm okay with, because I just like doing the song my way. It was 12 days ago, and a pub night was near. I was on my fourth pint of that best Irish beer, when a thought quickly struck me of all I hold dear. So I went on outside to the hills with my beer. Oh, I've smelled all the flowers, I've left none to hide. I've told more the truth than I've told fib or lie. And I hope when ye find me in the hills where I lie, it will always be said that I died satisfied. Well, I took both the good and the bad in my life, and I made the most of it in a home with my wife. And I raised my 2 kids, both the girl and the boy, and they all made me life a gift to enjoy. Oh, I've smelled all the flowers, I've left none to hide. I've told more the truth than I've told fib or lie. And I hope when ye find me in the hills where I lie, it will always be said that I died satisfied. As for friends, I've had many, I never walked alone, and a few were like family, as much as we go. They helped in times trouble, made happiness known, and they gave me a young heart I've never outgrown. Oh, I've smelled all the flowers, I've left none to hide. I have told more the truth than I've told fib or lie. And I hope when ye find me in the hills where I lie, it will always be said that I died satisfied. Well, the evening was leaving, the sun said goodbye. I thought of me past, and I smiled with a sigh. Oh, I had no regrets, nay a reason to cry. So I drank my beer down till the glass all was dry. Oh, I smelled all the flowers, I've left none to hide. I have told more the truth than I've told fib or lie. And I hope when ye find me in the hills where I lie, it will always be said that I died satisfied. Oh, I've smelled all the flowers, I've left none to hide. I have told more the truth than I've told fib or lie. And I hope when ye find me died satisfied. I always like that song. And a few people have actually talked about, they got the wrong impression from it, I think. They said, oh, that's an interesting dark song about death and everything. I'm like, what? No, it's not. I never took it that way at all. I always took it as it's just a song about a guy who's just like, I've done pretty well. This is a good life. Yeah, good stuff, right? I mean, this is, I'm just hanging out. I have no regrets. All right. And that's kind of how I thought about it. So I hope you took it that way too. But of course, that's the thing with art. There's so many different interpretations, and it's whatever it means to you, I guess. Okay. Well, when I started announcing my birthday and talking about the show and all of this, I got so many responses and comments from friends, and some people even sent me birthday messages in video form, and it's so sweet. And I want to share a few of those with you. Let's get one or two of them up right now. So yeah, let's do that.
Hi, this is Melissa L.E. Baker. I am the producing director for Chased Treasure, and I'm also the writing half of the Quill and the Quote on Patreon. And I'm here to wish Andrew McKee a very happy birthday. Thank you so much for helping us out with the sound in Louisiana like you do every year. I know that trying to program sound in a giant echo chamber of a building with a tin roof is probably not the easiest thing in the world to do, but we're always very grateful to have you. And I hope that you enjoy your birthday, even though it's in quarantine. But enjoy yourself. Sláinte.
So it's your birthday, shout hooray, hooray! We'd like to sing to you today. 1 year older and wiser too. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Andrew, from everyone at Awesome Town.
And all of our new friends. Woo! They can be your friends, Andrew.
That's so sweet. That was just, thanks guys. That was just really awesome. It's good to have friends, I guess is the way I'll put it. So, I have a lot of, I made a rule when I first started doing music at fairs that I would never do a song that I didn't like. When I first started playing with my old partner, Mark Gunn, that was the rule. I mean, we both agreed on it, and I've stuck to it the entire time that I've been playing. I just never, it's kind of like if you're doing music for a living, why would you ever do something you didn't like? Because the only reason you do this kind of thing is because you love it. So, pretty much every song I do, I really like it, and I enjoy it, and it's fun to play and sing. But yeah, I do have favorites, and this next one, Lily the Pink, I put it in the beer medley that I do sometimes, but I first heard it, I heard it a while ago, but I heard a version from a Canadian group called Widening Gyre many years ago, and I really liked their arrangement of it. It was kind of like, wow, I could do this song. I like this. This works. So I made a few tweaks and did my own spin on it, and I've been singing it ever since. But here is Lily the Pink. Here's a story, a little bit gory, a little bit happy, a little bit sad, of Lily the Pink and her medicinal compound, and how it slowly drove her mad. Me, Ebenezer, thought he was Julius Caesar, so they put him in a home, and then they gave him medicinal compound, and now he's Emperor at Rome. Well, drink a Lily the Pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. And Johnny Hammer, who had a terrible stammer, he could barely say a word, and then they gave him medicinal compound. And now we've seen, but never heard. Well, drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. And Freddie Flavor, the opera singer, who could break glasses with his voice, they said, so what is Pontosi wrong? Medicinal compound. And now they break glasses over his head. Well, drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. And Mr. Frears, who had sticky out ears, and it made him awful shy, so they gave him medicinal compound, and now he's learning how to fly. Well, drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. And Uncle Paul, he was very small, he was the shortest man in town. So on his body they rubbed medicinal compound, and now he's 6 foot, but it's underground. Well, drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, that's efficacious in every case. Lily died and went up to heaven. Oh, the church bells, they did ring. She took with her medicinal compound. Hark the herald angels sing. Wind player. Bum, bum. Well, drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Much faster. Well, drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Lily the Pink. I love that song. That always puts a smile on my face. Woo! Good to drink. I hope all of you are staying hydrated as well and have something to drink while you're watching this. Okay. You know, some of my friends, they didn't just send a birthday message. A couple actually sent a whole birthday song. So yeah, that was wow. So let me share one of those with you. Cedric actually did a birthday song and put that together with the Bedlam Bards doing that. And yeah, let's listen to that.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. For laughter and song the whole night long till the birthday party comes to an end. There once was a farm who lived in the north. He was now half a century old. And his friends came and south in the long winding road, 100 or more so I'm told. And they laid in a store of the finest of food for a 3-week feast of sea. And down in the water and go up and rope the bottles of booze good and clean. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. Laughter and songs the whole night long till the birthday party comes to an end. Well, the feasting began and the strong liquor ran in and out of every glass. With whiskey and brandy and strong ale and rum, the first hours of the evening passed. And they laughed and they joked and they danced and they sang. There was singing and dancing and ha-ha-ha. Till the first of the fighting and quarreling broke out and the party had really begun. Woo! Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. Laughter and songs the whole night till the birthday party comes to an end. With their hands on their knives, they swore on their lives and they challenged each other to fight. The women lamented and cried by the door. It was a typical Saturday night. Till the farmer decided to join in the fray, and he looked both furious and grinned at him. Till Johnny the Ripper appeared his way, and that was the end of him. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. Short laughter and song the whole night long till the birthday party comes to an end. Then the farmer's wife grew as angry as me, and she started to curse and to yell. So the men picked her up and they carried her away, and they threw her in a deep dark well. And they all hurried back to get on with their fun, smashing lamps in the heat of the fight. And the fire soon spread from the floor to the walls, and the whole of the house was alight. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. Short laughter and song the whole night long till the birthday party comes to an end. Dawn of the day, the sun cast rays on the tops of the hills and the trees, and it shone on the scene where the farmhouse had been, and the smoke drifting by on the breeze. But the farmer for life still clung for her life to the edge of the deep dark well, and the very last noise was the echo of her voice. And a splash from the depths as she fell. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. Laughter and song the whole night long till the birthday party comes to an end. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday we say. Drink up and fight with your friends. For it's laughter and song the whole night long till the birthday party comes to an end.
Wow, yeah. Cedric and Hawk of the Bedlam Bards, they were such a really good influence early on for me. Yeah, when I first started doing Ren Fairs, they were like the first group that I saw that were kind of doing a similar thing that I was doing. So it was, it was just really, really helpful to kind of see how they're doing it. And they were so supportive answering questions I had, especially during those first few years. And, you know, I realize now after I interviewed them, because we helped produce a show for them on Easter, their Easter show, because I interviewed them for the podcast. And if you listen to that, you can hear some of that. But, yeah, they got a lot of help early on as well. So I realized they're just kind of paying it forward, helping out the new guys. And I've always tried to do that, too, kind of follow their lead and how other people on circuit do it as well. Because, yeah, I mean, you kind of have that responsibility to do that. So, yeah, so really, they're great guys, great friends, and, you know, thanks, guys. That was really awesome. I think we kind of helped Cedric a little bit with the editing, learning how to edit video and everything. And, that was, I think he was kind of showing off there with pictures, showing what he could do, showing me, let's see what I've learned. And you're doing well, man. That's really cool. You're doing a great job. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here is another song that I wrote a while ago. Actually, in a way, this is the oldest song that I wrote that I play now. Yeah, by far, because the chorus I actually wrote back in college. I was walking along the campus at the University of Texas, and this line kind of popped in my head, how many times I've walked this path with different places gone to. Though often I do lose my way, I always seem to make it through. And I just, you know, like you do in those creative moments, I wrote that down as quickly as I could. And it just said so much to me. I just saved it. I had this little folder of ideas, song ideas back then. And then when I became a musician, a lot of them got used. And this is one of them. I ended up writing a song for the chorus later. I was working on a Memories of Middle-earth CD with my old bandmate Mark with the Brobdingnagian Barts then. And we were trying to input Middle-earth songs in there. And I thought about this and said, you know, that would be a good chorus for a Hobbit traveling song. So that was what kind of popped in my head at first. You know, what would a Hobbit traveling song be? And it's like, okay, traveling, don't do it. It's bad. It's a horrible idea. But if you have to, here are some tips that might help you get through it. And I figured that would be the Hobbit mentality for that kind of thing. So yeah, this is what I put together, and it's called The Path. to fear. Now I can sleep till morrow. I like that song, The Path. Yeah, you know, it never actually made it onto that Memories of Middle Earth CD. We ran out of time, and I was still trying to finish it up. If we'd had a few more days, probably would have made it, but it didn't quite get there. And I was never fully happy with the arrangement because I was so rushed, so I just shelved it. And then when I started doing more solo stuff, I brought it out again and really started working on it. And this is what I came up with, and that's just, yeah, I don't do many ballads, but I really like that one. I really like it. Anyway, so more, I did get several different birthday video messages, so let's show you another one or two here and let you, just share some of those with you, because these are great people.
Hey Andrew, I just want to wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Hobbiton friend. Happy birthday, may the fun never end. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday, dear Hobbiton friend. Happy birthday, dear Hobbit and friend. Happy birthday, dear Hobbiton friend. Happy birthday, may the fun never end. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday, dear Hobbit friend. Happy birthday, dear Hobbit and friend.
Oh man, that's just always fun, always fun. You know, Vince, sometimes he just doesn't feel like talking. He'll just do it all with the instrument, and you know, with the hammered dulcimer and the way he plays it, you can get away with that. Works pretty well. You know, when I first met Vince, it was at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival. He'd only been, well, actually we'd both been only playing Ren Fairs for a little while, and he was actually singing while he was playing the hammered dulcimer. He's going to kill me for telling people this. But yeah, I mean, he would sing while he played. He doesn't do it at all now, but he would do that. And it was great. He actually has a really good singing voice. I don't think many people know that. Sometimes in pub sings or, you know, group ensembles, he'll sing along on the chorus with everyone. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear him, and he's really good. But I guess he told me one time that he discovered that, you know, he'd sing, but people wanted to talk about the instrument and hear about the hammered dulcimer because most people don't know what it was. So he just kind of stopped and would just play, and he got used to being able to talk to people and answer questions while he played the hammered dulcimer. I mean, I've seen him do it, and it makes sense. People really just are curious about it, and he learned that worked better for him. But yeah, just a little known fact, he does have a good singing voice. Oh, good. You know, I think I made I might go for the strong one this time. Ho, 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 ho. It's my birthday. I can do this. It's whiskey. And for those of you wondering, hey, no, it's honey whiskey. It's good for me. It's good. All good. Okay, so for this next song, let's do. I think if some of you saw my previews during the last week and talking about this show, you might have heard that I'm doing a new song. Okay, this song is called, I call it the Barts song, and in parentheses, Barts don't suck. Okay, get your jokes out of the way now. It's okay. I'm expecting it, okay? Go ahead. You can do it. It's fine. I'll just wait a second. Go ahead and do your comments. Throw out the Barts don't suck jokes. It's fine. It's fine. I've heard them all. Okay. You got it out of your system? Cool. The history of this song is it stemmed from Dragon Con last year. What happened was, I go to Dragon Con every year with my bandmate Mark Gunn, and we play together and have a good time, and I also do solo stuff, and it's a lot of fun. But I noticed in the program that one of the panels they were doing was "Do Bards Suck?" ? And I was kind of like, oh, I just want to go there in full Bard regalia and just stand there on the side during the panel and just stare them down the whole time. You know, like it's a big wrestling thing where I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, you want to do that? Yeah. And I looked at it and I realized, oh no, the time conflicts with one of my shows. I can't go. Oh, killed me. So I was telling the story at one of the shows that night at Dragon Con, just like I just told you, and people were like saying, hey, that'd make a great song. I was like, yeah, I guess it kind of would. And then Mark just starts playing chords. And the next thing you know, I'm writing a song on the fly called Bards Don't Suck. And now I think some of you watching may have actually heard that situation at Dragon Con. I know some of you, were definitely there. But I kept the chorus. The verses, I'll be honest, not so good. So what I decided to do was to do a little bit of a history of the Dungeons and Dragons bard, since the panel was about the Dungeons and Dragons type of bard, gaming bard. So I thought, okay, let's do a history of the bard, because it hasn't always been a cool character. Let's just be honest, to play. For those of you that haven't played role-playing, it's just a nice adventure where it's sort of like story time with some rules that help the story along. It's just a lot of fun. So yeah, it's a really just a fun time, and I wanted to kind of do that little bit of history. So yeah, let's do the Bards. The first edition bard was a fighter, druid, thief, and its high stat restrictions caused a myriad of grief. They knew a lot of stuff, didn't play a lot of music, was the rarest class around, so not many people choose it, but bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say, bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say, bards don't suck. The new second edition came in 1989. They gave it fewer stat restrictions, so it wasn't as maligned. It's an easy mates to fill. Got a handbook too. It's more a jack of all trades to help see the party through. So maybe bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. With the start of the millennium, got a new third edition. Gave the noble class of bard a lot of needed recognition. Got their own list of spells, didn't need a book to store them, since their music is a system that can make the magic flowsome. So now bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Soon after we got 3.5, there were many more skills. Bardic knowledge was alive, could cast mage spells in light armor, no one else could do that. Everyone would look to us to handle non-combat. So yeah, bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. So then 4th edition came, it was not even our fault. That whole edition sucked, so Pathfinder was default. Our bard was just support, didn't even make first cut. We were stuck in Player's Handbook 2 a year after this. But, still, bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Now with current 5th edition, there's bard colleges galore. We have better spells and skills than we've ever had before. I know the past was pretty crazy, so just heed a thumb's rule. We're still a jack of all tricks, but for now it's pretty cool. Definitively, bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Everyone, bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. I don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. Bards don't suck. We don't care what you say. Bards don't suck. Oh, okay. That was about the first time I've ever actually the first time I've ever performed that. It's still a little rough, but I wanted you all to hear it first. Yeah, I did do one quick, and I think Jan and maybe Jim too are watching this right now on there. If you are, say hey, because they might have already commented on this, I don't know, but they heard a really, really, really rough version back in Louisiana last fall. I broke it out and just said, okay, I want you to hear something real quick. This is just me messing around because I was still writing it at that point and tweaking it out. So, yeah. Just asking, Jan, if you're there, yeah, let me know. Did you think the arrangement was a lot better now? Because it's still a work in progress. This is like version 1, really, where the one you heard was like version 0.25. I was like early alpha for those tech geeks out there. So yeah, let's. So that was the Bard song. Thanks very much. Let's go on to. Okay, there's this one song that I always loved as a kid, and I grew up with and enjoyed, and it's just a fun song to play, so I play it a lot. And so here we go. A long time ago, when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around and play while the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was the unicorn. They're green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Then the Lord seen some sinning, and it gave him pain. He says, "Stand back, I'm gonna make it rain." He says, "Hey, brother Noah, I tell you what to do. There'll be a floating zoo, and bring some of those green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some ants and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn." Now Noah was there to answer the call. He finished building the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through, "Hey Lord, I got your green alligators and long-necked geese, your humpty-back camels and your chimpanzees, your cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn." Now Noah looked out through the driving rain. These unicorns were laughing and playing silly games. They're running and playing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them silly unicorns. They're green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Noah said, "Close the door, because the rain is pouring, and I just can't wait for no unicorn." The ark rose up, and it drifted with the tide, and the unicorns looked up from the rocks, and they cried, and the waters came down and sort of floated them away. That's why you'll never see a unicorn to this very day. You'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. They're all dead. Yes. What? No. Oh. Really? Okay, the unicorn's death is bothering you and everything? Okay. It's my birthday, but I'll give you this one thing, okay? I'll give you the one thing because y'all showed up and have been so great. Okay, I'll give you the alternate ending Hollywood Blu-ray edition verse. Okay? Here you go. Now you may think this is the ending to the song, but I've got to tell you, friends, that in fact you'd be wrong. You see, unicorns are magical, so when the rain started pouring, they grew themselves some wings and they took to soaring. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. But if you're looking for the unicorn, don't be forlorn. The second star on the right and straight on until morn. Oh, yeah. I wrote that last verse as a response because I wanted to do the song, and I told you before, Mark and I made that deal back when we started that it was just, we weren't going to do songs we didn't like. And I've continued with that. But he just was kind of like, it's kind of sad. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, unicorns die at the end. That's not cool. And it really seemed to bother him. So, based on the veto thing, it was kind of like, I don't want to do the song. And I'm like, oh no, is there anything I can do? Anything at all? Come on. It's like, maybe if I could write another verse. And he was like, yeah, that might do it. I was like, okay. So I took the challenge seriously, and that's what I came up with. It's my own little brand of inspiration from the movie Fantasia. And, and Peter Pan. Yeah. Oh, God, that kind of sums up my whole... God, that's a pretty good description of who I am right there. We're going to get away from that really quick. Okay. Wow. I'm running away fast. Okay. But speaking of Mark, he also sent in a song that, just a nice birthday song to say, hey. So, let's take a look at that.
Oh, hey, Andrew, I got a great song for us to sing along with, and it has, you learn a little bit of Irish in the process. Sláinte. It means, here's to your good health. It goes like this. Sláinte, here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and sláinte. Good, but I forgot to tell you that you need to sing along. Yeah. So when I sing Sláinte, you have to shout Sláinte back to me. So I go like this. Sláinte, here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and Sláinte. That was okay. I think you can do better. I know you, Andrew. You can shout better than that. So let's try that again. Come on, you can do it. Sláinte. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty, you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and sláinte. It's not bad. I think you'll do better next time. Okay, that's right. Let's go to the verse. Many times in my life, I forgot the kindness code. I reap the sorry seeds that I sowed. When I gave instead of took, that's when my spirit rode. My charity turned into liquid. Here we go. Sláinte. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty, you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and sláinte. Take it, Andrew. Nice. All right, try it again. Sláinte. There you go. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and sláinte. Oh, I didn't tell you, this song is more than just a good drinking song. It's also what I like to call Celtic karma, as you'll find out in this next verse. Your work was a bear, you're feeling rather low, you head down to the pub to watch a show. There the singer makes you smile, the music makes you glow, so go to theirishbard.com before you go. Sláinte. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and sláinte. All together now. Sláinte. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass and sláinte. Woo! Beautiful job. I love the shout-alongs, man. It worked out really good. And you like how I got to, say theirishbard.com, your website. I mean, I could have said lifesaffair.com, but I was thinking, I'm helping with your music, You're getting ready to release a new CD. Theirishbard.com. It seemed natural, so what can I say? So, happy birthday.
Well, good job, Mark. That was, always fun. Yeah, Mark, I've known him forever. If you saw the string of pictures at the beginning in the intro for this show, if you haven't, go back and take a look afterwards because you'll see, oh gosh, how many pictures? I don't know, 20-something pictures just from my career and life and everything. Well, the oldest one in there is from long before I was doing music professionally. I'm wearing my Animaniacs shirt in college, and I'm in that's in Mark's dorm room because that's how we met. He was my RA in the dorms, and that's me playing. That's actually his guitar that I'm holding and jamming a little on, and somebody took a picture. So yeah, that's 19-year-old me. So, but yeah, take a look at that. But yeah, Mark's one of my oldest friends now, and really great guy. So thanks, Mark, man, that was awesome. And I still have some birthday messages. I want to share some more birthday messages with you because I'm just feeling so overwhelmed by all of y'all. That'll be great. So yeah, here's at least give you another one or so.
Yeah. Andrew McKee, happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Yeah!
Sorry.
That was awesome. Oh, so nice. Okay, well, speaking of Mark again, recently we had a bog off where he challenged me that he could do bog down in the valley faster than me, and I got online and I won. Let's just be honest. But it's okay. I respect him for trying. That's really ballsy. So yeah, bog. I first heard that back when I was about 4 years old, and I was singing it all my life. But of course, I first heard the American version, which I don't know if all of you know. In the South, well, Bog Down the Valley, popular Irish song, came to the U.S. like a lot of Irish songs, but they don't have bogs here. No bogs in the U.S. So they changed the chorus a bit, and it was hole in the ground and grass grows all around and around, and in that hole was a little tree, pretty little tree, whoever did see, tree in the hole in the ground, and your grass grows all around, and on that tree there was a little limb, and it kept going like that. But yeah, so I was singing that by the age of 5 and going through and doing it. But yeah, Bog Down in the Valley, when I finally heard the Irish version, I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I learned that one too, and it was one of the early ones I put into my music when I started doing this, because I just always loved the song. So here we go. This is usually the song I close with, but yeah, we'll have a little more after this, don't worry.
Down in the valley, I'm afraid there was an eye
feeling for the present bird, bird, the egg, egg, and nest, let's record the branch, branch, and the tree, tree, the valley, where all around the talking bucket in the valley, where all around the talking bucket in the valley, on that world there was a bard, a rare bard, an Irish bard. The bard of the world, the bleeding, bending guy, I'm the clean, the feather, present bird, bird, the egg, the egg, the nest, the tree, tree, the branch, and branch, and the tree, the bucket in the valley, where all around the talking bucket in the valley, where all around the talk. And the bog down in the valley, oh yes. Woo! Wow. So yeah, normally I say that for last because I'm not sure if I can do anything after it. Whew, just saying. Thanks guys for joining me on that. That was a lot of fun. All great. Wow. Okay. Just want to say thank you very much for sharing my birthday with me. It's meant a lot. I haven't always enjoyed my birthday. It's surprising. I've had some bad birthdays before, and yeah, especially college. Wow. And so generally, I tended to shy away from birthdays and not really embrace them. But I thought I would, especially with everybody's having to stay at home, I thought I would try to open up this year on my birthday and just share it with people, and we all made it a really good one of the best I've ever had. So thank you. Thank you. It really meant a lot. Okay, well, I just want to say that I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I want to thank all the performers, musicians, and singers who joined me throughout this and made this a very memorable time. And I really want to thank one of my closest friends and partner in life's affair, Lee Angela, who is really just doing a great job with all of this, helping out with so many things. I could not do this without her. And it's just been a blast and a lot of fun. And if you do like us, yeah, please join our Patreon, check out our page, like our stuff, share it a lot, and yeah, really help us out that way. It's surprising how much support you can give just by sharing events and links and liking stuff. It really means a lot on Facebook especially. So yeah, please jump in and let's just build a community and have some fun. But yeah, as far as my birthday goes, thank you. It was wonderful. I had a great time, and one thing I never really do, I hardly ever get to toast either. I'm always playing music, and I never really toast. I'm going to try to toast, okay? We're going to do a toast. So I hope you all have your glasses ready. Let's see, a good toast here. Let's do a variation of a toast that I hear a lot, but I'd like to have it be more upbeat and positive. Let's say, may you always be happy. And may you bring your friends along for the ride so they're happy too. Which is what I tried to do today for all of you, because you're my friends. Love you guys. So have a wondrous day and an even better tomorrow. And remember, life isn't always fair, but it should be.
Hello. Yeah, I always hated those cards that just, those little title cards and that people put on videos that are very static and don't move. Sometimes they move them around and do that. But no. I like them to be a little more animated. So I wanted to just kind of pop in here and say hi, break out of my 2D picture a little bit here. So yeah. Now, I know some of you probably don't know about Patreon. Patreon is the site that allows you to become a patron of the arts and to support performers. And it's great. With it, you can come in and pledge a little money per month or per project that they work on. And I mean, it can be very little, it can be a lot, I mean, whatever you can spare, but you put a lot of people together and it amounts to a lot of money. And this can make the huge difference in a performer's life, and to an artist's life, anybody. So yeah, I mean, think about the classic Renaissance times of, before the Medicis and all of that, where they really supported the arts and made a huge difference. I mean, the whole Renaissance would not have been what it was without patrons of the arts. So if you'd like to be one, please join Patreon. It's really easy. And get in there and set up an account. And with that, you can pledge money to Life's Affair or any performer that you would like to support. It really makes a big difference. So thank you very much. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I know. Did you like the show? Did you really like it a lot? Because, there's one huge way to say that you like the show. I mean, applauding, sure, making comments, that is great. But then there's tipping. Coming out and just saying, this group or this person was worth it, so I'm going to give them a little something because, hey, this is their how they make a living. So yeah, give what you can down here. You'll notice, let's see, there's PayPal and Venmo. So, see what I did there with the whole Brady Bunch look where yeah. I love doing that. So yeah, check out those below. And yeah, you can go to PayPal and put in that email address and you will, you can say, send money to them. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can create one. It's pretty easy. And just set it up with your credit card and put money in that way. Venmo is pretty much the same way, just depends on which one you prefer. And this day, in these times, it's not a bad idea to go ahead and set up an account for both because online payments are really becoming a thing. So if you don't have one, you should probably set one up anyway. But hey, give what you can. I really appreciate it and have a great day.